Up. So this is going to be a game analysis between Nico, Ryobeat, and VanZ, and it's a Peach v Peach match. And let's go. Okay, so I like that down smash. I like that you tend to approach. I think that playing aggressively in melee is ultimately like an amiable characteristic. Okay, so right there when you threw the turnip, it should have been an aerial. I think that using the turnip was a mistake. Oh, that was a solid turnip throw, but again, you're opting for the turnip when you can go for the aerial. So when you shouldn't be afraid to uh, trade percentages when it's for stage control. I think that you should trade more aggressively because you keep opting for the turnip ledge guard when you can just go for the bear. Like, look right here. Now, right there, you could have gone for the bear, but instead you go for the turnip, and all it does is it establishes a tiny bit of stage control, but VanZ still gets back on. So I think that's just a tiny thing you could have done a little bit better. Okay, you see the way VanZ is playing the ledge guard game? He's holding onto the turnip and aerialing, using aerials when they present themselves. So look right here. That bear, so he set that ledge guard up with two bears. One bear here and one bear up here. And you need to be less afraid to aggressively ledge guard. I think that you've been playing the ledge guards a little bit too conservatively and using turnips when you should have just been putting yourself out there and going for the straight up aerial ledge guard. See, that was a good use of the turnip to zone. Another aerial. I think it was another bear.
Melee, 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 melee.
And I'm going to turn it down to avoid this caster.
Yeah, how many viewers do you have? There's like never any commentary. Can you check the viewers?
It was a good down tilt.
Viewership?
Peach's down tilt is so strong. Good down smash to finish off the stock.
Why are we getting wrecked today? We're literally getting bopped. And I don't know why. I guess Bad Moon Rising is destroying us.
Yeah, there wasn't much you could do. That stock was pretty much gone. I think that staying on the top platform is something you should practice shield dropping. I don't know if you ever shield drop. I'm not so good at it, but you've progressed a lot further than I have, so it's a good thing to do.
But even that only has 360?
I don't agree with the spot dodge against Peach. I think it's a big mistake. I think you either have to roll away or not spot dodge because it's just too risky because of the way down smash's hitbox stays out for 10 days. That was great.
Yeah.
Good recognized. I like that you went for the more aggressive trade. I think bear is the better option there because you went for the fair. I don't know if I can go back or not. But yeah. You went for the fair when you could have gone for the straight up, yeah. Okay, so that was you preventing the ledge guard. Very good. I don't think you use Peach's bear as effectively as you could because it's really great for ledge guarding. And I feel like you're too dependent on the turnips. You prioritize pulling the turnip over just straight up ledge guarding someone, or not pulling the turnip, but just chucking it. Yeah, that was a good bear. You see, it sets up this wall of priority.
Well, actually, you know, they're probably pretty interesting. I'm just like, I don't play Peach, and I've like never played Peach, so I guess I wouldn't really know.
That was a good ledge guard. I still think that you should try approaching her ledge guards backwards, almost as if you're playing jigs, because her bear does have so much priority. I know it's not the way Armada plays it, but you kind of, your ledge guarding style feels very loose this game, whereas your approaching game feels very strong, and your stage control is really strong. So you just keep it going.
Not safe for work and PG-13. That's funny.
Yeah, I don't agree with the spot dodge against Peach. I'll say that again. Just spot dodging anything is asking to be down smash because that tiny bit of lag is just so crippling. Good bear. I do like the aerial into down smash on shield because it punishes the shield so hard. I like the waveland off into the up air. Very nice.
Is that a... Alright,
Good
so
trade, good trade.
Ryobeat
Gets you
not too
back on
far behind.
stage. I think that you hold much better stage control throughout this game. I think the one thing VanZ has up on you is that he's much better at ledge
Just going
guarding.
through, or?
He has a much more solid grasp on how to ledge guard in this matchup. That was a good turnip drop.
I don't think this is winners round 3.
He
Probably is.
teched the turnip, which was really interesting, but it ended up not making much of a
Throwing
difference.
turnips at each other.
Turnip throw
This is
into
Yeah, I feel like Ryobeat kind of needed that.
into running. I forget what that move is called actually. It's my bad. Dash attack. That's
So,
what it's called.
what's up? Alright, Ryobeat off stage.
Ryobeat.
He's doing pretty well.
Yeah.
Let's see. Needs a grab.
There's a point in this matchup.
DI.
I
He should be fine.
I think in this specific matchup, every time one of you guys dash attacks, the other one punishes super hard. And I think in the neutral game, you should focus more on turnip throws into grabs or down smashes, because it's just. I know dash attack is such a big part of Peach's neutral game, but I think in this specific matchup, it's really risky because if it gets shielded, you just get down smashed or aerialed or something, and it's not worth it.
Not killed, but like
Yeah.
put him in a position
That's
where
it.
he's gonna die.
Okay, so that was the backwards turnip throw into the bear. VanZ really favors bear as a edge guarding move, and I can see why. It has a ton of priority.
Alright, good job,
It's
VanZ.
it has a lot of knockback, and I think that
Alright.
it's a good part of his edge guarding game. You know, you should check out how he deals with edge guarding because I think that he has a really solid grasp of it, at least in this matchup.
Oh, wow, it actually
Which is the only thing I think he did better. I think that your approaching game was much stronger than his that game,
Okay.
even though he won. This is the second time I'm watching this, and I still think that you completely destroy VanZ in this match. I think he's just not the best Jigglypuff, and you're also very good at this matchup.
His puff is his or his fox was like his most fraudulent, like secondary. I don't know.
His Fox. Probably. His Zelda. Is his
I don't like the way he plays
Zelda?
Puff.
Yeah, dude.
He
No one knows about. Well, the Midwest.
he
knows
doesn't
about
understand
him.
how to
He was like.
create the wall.
He was like
And
ranked
he's
below
going
Mango
for
as a
grabs
Zelda
like he's
main.
playing
Below
Peach, and he's
Mango?
not playing
Yeah.
Peach, he's playing
Well,
Puff.
Well, obviously.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
like just below Mango.
You don't want to grab in this matchup. You just want to
Ryobeat actually took it
you
the
want to
last time.
shield pressure. That's all you want to do, and he just doesn't play it very well.
Ooh.
I mean, this is considered a difficult matchup for Peach,
Is
isn't it?
considered like an impossible matchup for Peach.
Yeah.
Yeah, he picks this just to go for the cute counter pick, but you
One of the
just
biggest
completely
reasons that
destroy him.
Nada isn't playing, or
It's
pick
Yeah. I'd agree, but I think probably worse.
As
is,
a-
like,
yeah, dash
I don't know.
attacks don't seem to do so
Fox
well
is also really hard for Armada.
against
Just because it's Fox.
fans. He reads them.
Ooh.
That was very close to being
See, the
arrested.
thing is, though, if you don't get a good enough turnip, that punish isn't going to be that
Yeah. 'Cause you can't really get
Yeah,
anything
you know,
out
I
of
think
it.
your style of Peach actually makes this matchup a lot more
good.
bearable
Unless you're at, like,
because you
150.
play a very aggressive
Right.
style of Peach and you
How's
like
Bear
approaching,
punish?
and so it doesn't set up the same
Charge up smash probably,
relationship.
right?
Yeah,
Bear
just I
and
love that. The two fairs,
Where
You
he
can always
was on the
DI it.
stage, he
the
could DI it
nair.
down
You play this
back.
matchup so well. I sound like such a fanboy. That was a good shield drop.
Oh, wow, that was
That was
nice.
really cool. I was expecting the nair after the down air.
Right. Well, I assume to think that if
Let me see. Okay, so the
VanZ
grab
loses this game, we're definitely gonna see
into possible dash
character.
attack. No.
Probably Fox or Sheik.
Too early. Gets
That-
down smashed.
That moves into at such a
It was a
weird
hard
angle.
punish. You could have waited a little bit longer on that
It
up B.
samurai angle. So at low percent, it sends you at 0, and as the percent scales up, it sends you up.
It's
to
a good
45
fair.
degrees.
You have an interesting relationship with Peach's fair because I feel like you use it as a very aggressive walling tool, almost the way Jigglypuff's back air is used.
Spacing,
And
spacing.
that was a good punish, by the way, because
Ryobeat.
he wasn't spacing very well.
Ryobeat's playing well. I mean,
It's impressive for a kid who hasn't like actually gone to a tournament
in a while.
in a while. He's got like a life, I hear.
Someone said he had a girlfriend and like that.
He has a girlfriend and a job.
Oh,
Nah, you don't need a
And
girlfriend.
he's
Coming from
a high school student.
you need melee.
That's a lot
Melee
better.
is
The girlfriend,
life.
the job, and the student. I mean, if he keeps the girlfriend and the job and he gets to college, it's gonna be even worse.
Don't listen to him. You can
He's
keep
going
the
to-
girlfriend or the job. Keep whatever you want.
Okay.
Just
No,
don't
he's
listen to
still got
people.
money.
Do whatever makes you happy. I don't know if I agree with that up smash.
That's big that VanZ let him back onto the stage.
Yeah, definitely. Alright.
Yeah, the empty hop grab is the deadliest. I still don't think. I don't think that
It's a good thing
VanZ plays Jigglypuff like a Jigglypuff player because he's too obsessed with grabbing.
Right.
You know,
Yeah,
he
you're right.
plays
It's like the
this
one
very
throw-
Peach style of Puff.
Weird the way they
It's
program
weird
it.
to
They
watch.
just gave it a hitbox
It's like I'm
instead
still
of
watching the
a
Peach
regular
versus
throw
Peach
of
matchup,
hitbox.
even though it's Peach versus Jigglypuff.
Alright, I mean, Ryobeat
Yeah,
is-
like when he came in with that nair,
even though
he just
it's
stood
kinda
there.
broken.
He didn't.
Yeah. I like the way that
And he doesn't crouch. He doesn't try to crouch the grabs at
No,
all.
they
He
don't
just
have VanZ out,
he's
though.
not a very experienced Jigglypuff player, and it
Rest
shows.
50% will always-
And that was a great punish. You earned that win.
Ryobeat!
You destroyed that matchup.
Good job, Ryobeat.
I love Jaden too. But
You're looking at him like, what's your counter pick?
Yep. Alright, going cheap.
So funny. Okay, back to Battlefield. So I've seen this matchup before, and I know that you barely clutch it out. And basically, I'm just going to point out every time I think you should have ledge guarded, because that's what this match comes down to. You get him off stage, and you're supposed to grab ledge, and you don't. And that's basically it. Because this is just the cheese counter pick.
Useful at all.
There.
I've always assumed it wasn't, but
it's really bad, but it's also one
Here.
of the best.
Force the onstage because there's so much end lag. It's just all you have to do is get Zelda on stage.
so what? Her down smash and her lightning kick.
That was a good turn
I
up.
think lightning kick and down.
There, that should have been ledge guarded. So I think that the turnip drop down here, dropping as her up B is completing, is really strong because it's zoned, so you can set up for. Also, you don't do the Armada thing where you start your down aerial in the float cancel, so that way if they're going for the ledge, they can't grab it anymore. You have to know your options as Peach. I'm not even a Peach player, and I know that that's a very common technique where you start the float cancel down air in order to set up for a nair or something. So you need to be more aggressive about ledge guarding. That's ultimately what loses you this match. Is
Her
that
down smash is good because it's the fastest down smash
Yeah,
in
it's
the game.
really-
I think it comes
it's
out
really
like
quick.
I'm just gonna skip ahead a tiny bit because the
Yeah.
match is stalling out.
Zelda's such a weird weight.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. You did that thing again where you prioritized the turnip over going for the straight bear,
Really?
Yep.
and you're too focused on the turnips. You need to relax
Yeah,
with
I
the
always have
turnips
trouble
and just
landing
ledge guard.
spot angle with Zelda.
Me too.
That was very solid though. The turnip throw into the up air. I think that was a good. I mean, she was already at kill percent, so it worked.
Nice.
That was a solid power shield though to even up the stocks.
Yeah, apparently the difference between Zelda's Fair and Bear is I think Fair has a bit more range, but comes out slower.
So I do think that your
You
aggressive
can, like, double Bear, but you can't
style
double
of
Bear.
playing this
So it's
matchup,
tough.
it works really well because Zelda
Other than that,
only has one move. You know, it's essentially the Jigglypuff matchup, but with a different color when she back airs. You know,
Might send it a better angle as well.
and
I'm not totally sure though.
I don't know why, but when he plays Zelda, VanZ plays more like Jigglypuff than when he actually played Jigglypuff.
For the rest of the match, but
I mean, I told you, Zelda's amazing.
yeah. Ooh. I want to see a grab there.
Zelda's getting better
See,
than
now I
Zelda.
think it's safe to spot
Yeah.
dodge that you're not in the
You know,
the
it
matchup
really
you were
sucks
in
that Zelda's
previously.
grab is so bad.
So
It comes out frame
Yeah.
11, like,
you just
why
you gotta grab ledge. You gotta do something. You know they're gonna go for the ledge. Cover the option. Force her to go on stage. You can't just give it for free. You're giving it for free, and it doesn't even have end hitbox. It's just a move that floats you up to there. It's like Mewtwo.
Literally. They're so good.
What?
Second
It went through the turnip.
Yeah, I think that was a mistake. Somebody yelled Hadouken. It's so funny.
Alright, guys, gotta play.
All right.
Up smash into up air. Okay.
It's all right.
It's just a funny read, you know.
Yo, Sled!
I think that for the most part you play this matchup right. I don't really have anything to say about your neutral game or your approaching game, and it's all fairly solid. I think that maybe you spend too much time on the platforms when you need to be beneath Zelda, just because it is like Jigglypuff, where she's going to beat you in the aerial game just because she has a ridiculously stupid back air, and so you don't really want to try to contest the priority of that back air. What you want to do is shield and then go for some sort of way to contest it. So
Somebody stole somebody's girlfriend. Someone's mad.
Did you see the first two games?
Yeah, the first was super tight.
So I was commentating with Freya. First
Yeah.
game, obviously, Peach Shadow was super tight. Then
Yeah.
VanZ counterpicks Puff,
Yeah, he lost. It was mad
and he
close.
lost, and it was still close.
Yeah, Ryobeat's good at that matchup.
And
but-
yeah, he is. Which is weird because we have like really no puffs, except for like cheese puff.
Yeah.
Which rarely comes out.
yeah. Yo, look at this.
just the up air cheese.
This
And-
girl's
and-
going
And
I
you
was
gotta go
commentating
for the
with
ledge.
Freya.
You gotta
He was
stop
like,
depending
"Oh,
on those
under,
turnips. I know in that scenario it worked out, but the majority of the time it wasn't working out.
But his Zelda's his best secondary.
Yeah, and then the back air takes it. I think you played it really well except for the ledge guarding game. And you should have played the neutral game a little bit less off the platforms. Besides that, I don't really have anything else to say, and that's pretty much all I have. Thanks, guys. Bye.